Have you ever caught yourself scrolling on your phone, scrolling through endless chess clips, traps, tactics, speed runs, memes, and thinking, man, I'm actually learning something. Then you play your next game and blunder away in 10 moves. Yeah, it's happened to me. It's probably happened to you as well. And that's because we live in the most connected chess era in history. You can watch Hikaru, Magnus Carlsen, think in real time. You can analyze your games with Stockfish or any other chess engine, or get opening preparation from grandmasters on TikTok. But here's the paradox. Chess has never been more popular, yet focus has never been harder to keep. So today, let's talk about something we don't usually think about too much. And here's the question. Is social media enhancing our chess or hurting our chess? Because a lot of chess players nowadays, they have this illusion of improvement. Social media makes people think that they're actually training when they're actually not. Like nowadays, you go open YouTube Shorts. What you have there? Well, we all know what you have there. Top 5 queen traps. Never play f6. Crush e4 in 10 moves, and so on and so on. You watch all these videos, you may even pause, replay them, and you actually feel productive. But here's the problem. You didn't actually train anything. Because learning chess isn't about exposure. It's really about repetition. Repetition and more repetition. It's about reflection and a little bit of emotions. So watching a tactic video gives you like a hit of dopamine, not a deeper understanding of the game. You feel smarter, but you haven't built a single neural connection that will fire during your next real game. So the feed rewards speed, but not depth. So every 5-second clip teaches your brain to crave instant answers. But we all know that in chess punishes that type of mindset. In chess, thinking fast is important, it's good, but thinking deep is a lot better. The more we scroll through endless games, the more we lose that muscle of patience, that ability to sit down, stare at a position, and ask ourselves, what's really going on here? So that's why, in a way, social media shapes the way we think. Social media changes how we think, not just what we think. So when you spend hours watching blunders and brilliancies in 30 seconds, your brain starts to look for fireworks. You start expecting every game to have the same outcome, to have that highlight moment. But we gotta be quite honest here. Most chess games aren't like that. Most chess games are, they're pretty quiet, right? Slow maneuvering, small positional advantages, prophylaxis, the kind of chess that never goes viral. So what's happening here? Well, players start chasing content moves instead of winning moves. You've probably done it before. I have done it a few times. That flashy knight sacrifice that looks so good on paper, on video, but is a losing move. Yeah, it looks good in the stream. It looks good when you see Hikaru do it, Magnus Carlsen do it, until you see the stock market crashing on your game. That's what you call social media conditioning. It makes us entertainers in our own games. But not everything about social media is negative, right? There's a lot of good things. And actually social media is like a two-edged knife. You have the good side, but you have the bad side as well. But you have a good side to it, right? Because I'm not here to bash social media. And let's be real, social media is what made millions of people fall in love with chess. You guys remember this, right? It gave us the Queen's Gambit boom. Remember that? Queen's Gambit. It connected chess coaches from every continent of the world. It's where we share ideas, where we make mistakes, blunders, we laugh, but we also celebrate creativity. So nowadays, social media is the new town square for chess. You can learn openings from a grandmaster in India. You could discuss psychology with a coach somewhere out there in Spain somewhere, and challenge a random player in Brazil. You could do this all in one afternoon. So the problem isn't the platform, it's our habits. We can either let it scatter our focus or use it to sharpen our purpose when we play chess. So that's why it's so important that we use social media the right way. So how do we turn the social media noise into something useful? Well, here's what helped me, and maybe it could help you as well. 4 points, right? We need to watch with intention, right? Don't just scroll through games. When you see a tactic or a concept, hit that pause button and ask yourself, could I have found that move? Play it on the board, recreate it, play it out, feel the tension. And that's how memory sticks. Another thing that could help you, set a watch-play ratio. Yes, you're probably thinking, what is that? A watch-to-play ratio. Okay, for every 10 minutes of watching chess content, play at least one real or online game. So the key is to balance intake with application. Something else is to avoid the comparison trap, right? It's so easy nowadays to scroll and you be thinking, man, everybody's improving way faster than me. That's true because technology is fast, right? But comparing yourself to somebody else is a big mistake. Remember something very important here. Social media shows results, not process. Social media doesn't show you all the hours of preparation a lot of these grandmasters take. You don't see all that preparation from grandmasters like Magnus Carlsen throughout the years, how much hours he's put in there. So you don't see the thousands of quiet hours behind that perfect game. Another thing is that's very important that you could do is use platforms as a logbook. Yeah, you could use your platforms as a logbook. You know, post your own reflections of the game, not just your wins. Put your thoughts in there. Get like a little binder and put your notes. I lost this game because I rushed in the opening. I won this game because I managed my time correctly. So I improved my time management this week. Suddenly, social media becomes a training partner, not a distraction. And there's another important aspect that we all need to look at. It's the mental side of the game, right? It's called mental hygiene. The constant stimulation from short videos can affect how we handle pressure. So after hours of instant gratification, sitting in a 30-minute game, it starts to feel boring, doesn't it? 30-minute game, man, that's a long time. You start getting bored. But the best moves in chess often come after that boredom, when the noise settles and your intuition starts giving you the answers. So the silence of thinking is uncomfortable now, but it's also where your mastery begins. So maybe the real challenge isn't beating your opponent. The real challenge isn't beating your opponent. It's beating the distractions. So at the end of the day, social media is just a mirror. It reflects what we bring to it. If we scroll to escape, it'll waste our time. But if we scroll to learn, reflect, and connect, it could be a powerful ally. Chess is a slow game in the fast world. Maybe that's why we love it so much, right? Because it reminds us to slow down a little bit, to pause, to think, and to breathe. So next time you're online, remember this. Don't just consume chess, live it. Pick up the board, right? Feel the pieces. Lose games, win games, learn, and improve your chess. When you come back online, bring that energy with you, because real growth doesn't happen scrolling games. It happens over the board. Well, I hope this information has helped you with your chess. And remember, my name is Abel, and this is Over the Top Chess, where natural intelligence meets artificial insight and a little more.